all the elevation you're getting, which you don't get a lot, like a very quick elevation change. And we're off with all the people. Rocketeers up here. Fuse, Stoner.
Keep going.
And others. Let's go a bit further away. There we go. Oh, actually. Rocket's getting ready. The Germans are ready as well here. Everybody and their uncle is on their feet. We're getting to where we will in just a moment. Ooh, that's a lot of plushes. I'm actually taking a little sip outside because I see the rockets trembling. Ah! Barely! And I don't mean bears with that. Barely missing. That would have been a beautiful wipe there. Rockets, oh, more rockets. That's not gonna do anything. Ah, too early there. Any more shenanigans? Oh, and... Ah, too low. Beautiful spots there, boys, if you're wondering. Because I know people are gonna watch the VOD of this, or they're gonna watch the YouTube or the Twitch VOD. And the Rocketeers want to know where their rockets actually hit. There you go. That's my service to the comp teams. There we go. I'm trying to get the impact zones. Oh. Oh, that nearly did hit a tank there. But initial, there we go, matchup is happening. And both sides are making their way onto the hardcap artillery, already heading people on the truck there. Sam Stoner and Zemo there on the right, Prime as well, everybody making their way to the right at the moment. That is alright with me. Tank, truck gets destroyed. And then all the enemy is close by at the moment. Capture progress mostly towards the Greyhounds here. But it is open for both sides at the moment. God, my throat is getting sticky. Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor's tomorrow. Well, I heard that. That sounded unhealthy. That sounded unhealthy. That was the Puma tank. Puma tank already destroyed. Schwerer Panzerspähwagen 234 Variante Stay. Puma goes down. There we go. Can still say it. Zemo also goes down. More and more people here from... More and more people from the line are breaking. The line is crumbling at the moment here a bit. At least their forward points are. They do have people in the area. Sadly, people are getting splashed. Looks like trying to buy some time by splashing the area, but not really doing that well as well here. There we go. We see the two looks there on the left, in this case in the north. I'm gonna actually angle the camera. Still at the moment, the dominating team here is the line. Even if their hard front gone. Impact. There was a man in the church. And gets saved by his brotherly looks. There we go. The second looks defense against the anti-tanker here. Shells hitting the area, but right now, at the moment, they are still keeping this up in the running. We would need some more people here from the line, or the destruction of one looks tank would be glorious here. Either of those things could help massively here. But at the moment, you can see there is some horrible, dangerous people at the front line. I see Spätz, I see Wadi, I see Galti, I see Bleicher, I see Gas. Is Bleicher still playing, really? I thought Bleicher had retired is the word, I guess. Ah, that's lovely that Bleicher's still playing. There we go. But others also down there. Gas, Lord Farquaad, Zemo, Prime, Bobble, Fuse, Reductorius, Bellow. Quite a big gathering here against the Greyhounds. The Greyhounds not at the moment able to make their way into the hardcap here, really. And Schnippity, Schnippidoo. Point goes to you. There we go. And was a surprisingly one-sided capture progress there. Bit of a back and forth at the start, but Greyhounds not able to get into the point or destroy the two luxes there. Now that might just be a play by them, because they might say, okay, we're gonna drop the initial capture. Why is it glitching? And we might just, you know, get in position like here, for example, and we just recap it, because people... What's with the glitch? What's going on here? Do you see that, people? That was weird? Okay, I will close it again. And there we go. See what I mean with recapture power? There we go. Greyhounds, Greyhounds actively not trying to capture it when they realize that's getting a bit hard. And now they have all their people lying in wait, and now they're starting to recap this. In the meantime, TL already has moved quite a few units elsewhere. And now the hard cap is only getting a skeleton crew in the defense. Then again, Lux is still alive. Alex and crew close by, not going for the Lux. I'm waiting for that man because he has a satchel. Yep, Lux defending itself. Oh. Now it's a bit slurry there. Let's go. Smart move there. Alex in the corner. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that's... Yeah, I can't imagine what Gas had. Something like that. That's a perfect one. Alex removing the whole squad there, or at least half the squad. Fuse. In the corner. Okay. Now they know where he is. Gets more people. Yeah. Artillery hammers down the rest. Who's the Piat still alive though? Or they're gonna respond. Enemy has moved and gets shot down by people there from the right. Dean and Ferdl make their way there. And the point is halfway covered and captured. The line for a moment in heaven thinking, oh, we're gonna do this amazing. We're gonna go to the next point already. Haha. And now a bit of a fist up their faces. Could be Elter on the body, so at least be happy it's only in the face. That is not great right now, but they have two Lux tanks here. One on with two men. And they do have a medium and a heavy tank closing. So at least, you know, they have something here. They still have some meat on that bone, even though the dogs are gnawing at it. God, my throat hurts. Maybe it was a mistake taking the damage. And the Steel tank goes down. Beautiful blasting there from behind into Steel's butt. That was a bad choice of words, but it is what it is. Up in the sky we go. Looking at... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stay down because you know how the point looks. And they all die. Bleicher. Satchel set up. Beautiful. Bleicher should be able to get into these windows. There we go. Good boy. Oh, nobody checking that corner. And it's gonna cost him dearly. Like it's still in there, that satchel is about to go off, isn't it? Yeah. Trip might actually get blasted by the satchel there. There we go! Removal of the man there. And Bleicher gets overrun by Düsentrieb and by Ferd. No, actually not by Ferdl. Is that Fred? Fred, right. But the point still being harshly fought over. Both sides bring the A-game here. It's a lovely little setup, a lovely little start to start this match here. And as we can see at the moment, resource-wise, we're also good for the moment. I have a ricochet. What is happening down there? What is happening down there? Who's getting Rico and who's getting a Shea? And where's the tank? Ah, there we go. Ricochet, there we go. Yeah, that is the Lux ricocheting. Oh yeah, I can see why, I think. Can I get a glimpse on this? Hello. Yeah, getting shot from the side, and also, there we go. Red light shows, oh, there we go, tank on that side, tank on that side. And I think another tank closing in, yeah. Oh. So that was a rocket up the butt of the Greyhound. Oh, horrible overshot there from Ken. Bad overshooting. So how was your day, people? Bombing run goes over the point here at the moment. That would be a bombing run from, yep, the line. They're cleaning out the front line. They want to get something going here. Would be nice if the line would now move forwards eastwards. Yeah, Soldat and the Corps are doing it actually. There we go. Good play there. I hope that they're actually going to commit now to the push because that would save them a lot of trouble removing that spawn there, for example. Soldat does not make it. Hellbro, the second one. Hellbro, I think. Is that my Hellbro? Is that Hellbro from the Spanish? Ah, who knows? Actually, it was Hellfish. Never mind, I'm dumbass. Removal of the OP, removal of the forward spawn. Lovely little moment there for the line. and a little trivia back in the day when, you know, we started with Hell Let Loose and all these things. And I heard of the Line first. I was very confused when I saw the logo. Because I was wondering, why is it a bird? It's the Line. No, Albert, the Line, not the lion. That's the same word. No, line, like a line. Not like a lion, roar. Oh. So that was a bit of a disappointment. I had hoped they were the Lion. That's a catchy name, right? Works in Warhammer 40k as well. Speaking of War and Hammers, they're getting hammered here on the point. Great segue, I know. They're getting hammered heavily by artillery at the moment. That being said, even while they don't have a lot of people here on the point, and even though they're getting attacked by the Grams by the dozen, they are still not losing this hard cap here. The Line strong. The Line going very strong here. In their piss yellow lights. God, the flares. Oh. Smoky windows. The so-called Rauchglas. The Greyhounds, the Germans are gonna love that joke. Rauchglas, because it's Kirchenfenster. Ah, come on, top joke. That's a top joke. Fights their prime. There we go. Does trade at least. Gets killed, but at least trades. There we go. Little up zoomies in the sky. I would like actually. Whoops, sorry. I would like to see one little thing here. The map for a moment, because right now that is the only thing I don't like right now. I don't like the lack of map. Sorry, of hard points. One hard point here. Let me drink something. Of garrisons. Sorry. Slightly sick. Sorry, kids. Garrison here. And then it gets a bit problematic. One garrison here and then only on the arcades. They need some more shit here. Down here. Even here, I'll take one. You know, at the radar dish, I'd take one. Just have some shit in the area. But then again, I would assume the south is in the hands completely at this point of... Yeah, I think that might be the reason why. That might be the reason why they don't have anything in the south, because the south is completely abandoned land. I was gonna just say, would have been fun to fight over this hard cap as well. Such a good point to fight over. I have sweet memories of the Australians bashing each other on that one. Ah, Chimera and GBI just smashing each other's heads in on that hard cap. Lovely. Speaking of lovely, Martini's alive. And he's a naughty little bee, trying to take pot shots at gas and others. He sees the light up there. Does he see the gas? Ah. We got him in the sky. And still they're fighting here at the moment. Both sides clashing, and I feel like I have been in the sky quite a bit. We're gonna go down there for a few moments. Well, actually, maybe Fleeta could do something fun here. Fleeta making his way up here, and Fleeta gets vision. Pop. Pop. There we go. And Fleeta. Fleeta! Missing good chance there for an annihilation of a whole squad. And gets hunted by Bleicher. Now the fun thing is, this is the magical back of the church, which means Bleicher might just leave here in a moment again. He might stay, he might leave, and then again others could... Oh. 2-5 for the window? No, there we go, and he leaves again. Should I raise those windows as an issue of the devs? Should I mention that? I feel like I should do that probably, right? Maybe when I see the dev next, I will tell them. And we've used Triebchen on the church. And a light steel tank with just one man in it. There's some weird things happening right now. Such a naughty move. Let's go and clink. There we go. Mrs. Prime. Gets Prime. There we go. Impact, that was a tank, I think Panzer IV? That was a Tiger tank! Tiger, this thing destroyed! Yoink. Presumably, I kind of correct it or confirm it, but I would assume against that lovely tank that's now driving backwards. Gironi, Vuk, and Indy. People have said about the videos that we didn't. We played some Timberborn yesterday. And we would have done some Timberborn here today as well, because I have no bread again. But I kept my voice crunchy and lovely for the Halloween stream. Sorry about that, kids. Fight still happening. Tank still in the corner. Is that an empty tank? That is an empty tank. Huh. I mean, okay. I mean, it acts as a nice little bridge, I guess. Bit a weird one, but at least one man in that tank would be lovely. I mean, that tank is surely in the... Yeah. It could be 3 people with capture power in here. Oh well. Grecker, Jürg, and Coletto. In a Panzer vor. Marching onwards. Trip gets squished. Oh, fucked it up. Trip still alive. Slight hits, I would assume. Trip trying his cardio. Climbs a tree. Does not climb the tank. I need a button that just plays like circus music, you know. Ricochet, just a, like, oh, what is it? The entrance of the gladiators. That song. That should be free, you know, royalty-wise. Oh, Trip giving up. No, Trip not giving up. There we go. Dodges. There we go. Good man. Tank slowed down a bit. Maybe Trip still running. Outberg. This is a combat. Sure, you want to see something else. I think we have looked at the sky long enough. We can watch this for a second. After all of that, the moment he decides, okay, you know what, I can't do it anymore, that's when he gets splashed by artillery. Oh, goodness. But while we had that fun, the point is still being fought over harshly and hardly. And at the moment we can already see that the grounds are not able at the moment to get... Well, sorry, other way around. We're seeing that TL is at the moment not able to push into WN73 at the moment. No, they're trying their best, they're making their best. They're doing what they can. Special also set up at the moment, lovely. You know, the inboards gets killed as well, Mr. Do not able to do any good work here. And the fight breaches on, continues on here, on. Lovely Virville-sur-Mer. Greyhounds gathering a bit more force here at the moment on the hard cap and around it. Could be a nice little starter here. Artillery is harsh and removes people. Now, I was waiting here. Is anybody gonna man those tanks at any point in time? Is anybody gonna man those tanks? That's the big question. And the follow-up question, is TL gonna get, you know, the hang of their point again here in a moment? Because right now the point is getting flooded by the Greyhounds quite a bit. This might be a bad one. This might be the moment that spawn wave comes in. Still, they need to make it into the area. They are at least in the hard cap. They're pushing and blocking. Good. We'll actually go a bit closer in the highlights on for the moment. Fight still happening here. Smoke's out. Capture focus goes back and forth. Ricochet on the Lux tank. Lux tank is attacked from behind as well. And destruction, there we go. Deal with the removal of the Lux tank. Is that all the Lux tanks now? I think it is. The remaining looks like also gone here, and is not foreboding well to the line at the moment. Still mostly outside the actual church area. No, that is not the most important thing. They just need to be inside the capture zone. And the capture zone is not just only the church, but it's also the north of it. Promise the north of it does not contain a lot of the line at the moment. This might go in a moment. TL needs to get some people on here or to roof everything from the inside of the church. Satchel would do here, but I had not seen any satchels close by. Satcheliers rather. Prime is there. But even if you try it now, it wouldn't make it in time. That church is gonna be a goner in a second. That church is gonna be a goner. And church goes snippety bippety and... No. Bop. There we go. Greyhounds. 24 minutes in a retake. I can't remember the name. Virville-sur-Mer. Sorry, there we go. There's Hardcap. There's the name. And we'll have a little peek here far away. Yoink, that was the wrong button. There we go. We check on the map for a moment again. And the one issue is clearly that the Greyhounds dominated in this area heavily, so the enemy is already close to the border, soon able to breach into the orchards. And let's be fair, if they breach into the orchards, then everything is lost, because the line is not going to be able to hold themselves, aka the line here. When the Greyhounds have orchards, they're going to take the Isles as well. So, best thing that they can do right now is get Virville quickly back. We will get it back ASAP and form that line. Alternatively, just try to make this the line. Make it an iron line of defense that nobody can cross. But then again, that is easier said than done. Speaking of easy things, why is Postal FFS? Whee! That's why. That might not be the real Postal. A little zoomy outy. There we go. North fight's also slow but steady at the moment. I really would like to see a bit more moving on to Virville-sur-Mer here. Or at least the line in the north moving southwards. It would be sweet. But it is what it is. Potential waste there of a whole group. That seems unhealthy. And that's a cleanup. Ooh. Big cleanup in the north. OP about to get removed as well in a moment if they decide to move at some point this year. Actually might have been removed already. Yeah, I think it's one. You can see in the distance the church completely overrun. Greyhounds really manning that building at the moment. That is gonna be a tough one to retake here. But then the line has had a bit of a reformation phase again lately. And now they have some strong players again here added to their overall lovely roster, that's the word. So we'll see what Soldat and others can do here. Okay, never mind. Never mind then, my voice is hurting. Yeah. Confused, wenn wir die Face gleiche Junge gets instantly annihilated, data lying in wait there. More people get annihilated. It is not looking swell. Now, Virville-sur-Mer is alright. No. At least if you're a fan of the Greyhounds. But the problem is, of course, what's going on? Get a message on the side, but what's going on? What do you want? Yeah, okay. Nothing important. Nothing important. The important thing is that the Greyhounds have this moment under control. And right now... Wait, did I just see right name-wise? It is! Tony, Doctor, and Kohlekumpel, the iconic trio. The Femme. No, that's the wrong French. The iconic trio of greatness, of hilariousness, and of funny streams. I don't know if Tony is streaming this at the moment. You can check it always out if you follow Tony on Twitch. Maybe he's playing, he's not. We'll see. Either Greyhounds marching westwards at the moment, slightly only from the church away, but still getting a line formed here on the west. Let's check on the map again that we have here. Bit thin up here in the north, bit thin in this area, especially. That tiger just got bonked from behind. What? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? You dirty noodle, you! You seriously did this just now! You naughty noodle! From over here, 2 rockets! Over the open ground, through, what was that? Through 2 doors! Into the tiger side! Lovely! I like it! What I don't like is that Orcas is getting pushed right now. The question is, why is it getting pushed? Surely there's nobody on it. And the answer is yes, nobody is on it, but maybe somebody was there. That is the big question, number one. And I do hear another bombing run closing, and that is a bombing run from the Greyhounds. Apparently? Yeah, it is. Which is also going over Fleeta, which can barely escape, but there we go. Unsure what the plan is here. I assume they saw a garrison or a spawn, or I assume there was a garrison there, or they just saw all the pings before of people that were alive before they got killed by infantry. But after a glorious start for the line has to lower the amount of damage they're taking and needs to come up with a comeback. Back up. Back up? What is comeback plan? There we go. A plan for a comeback. There we go. Pretty smart. And I have the worrying feeling that they might not have a plan for that. Lots of teams struggle oddly enough with the recapture. They only plan for the capture of a midpoint, but never the recapture. But then again, the line is one of those teams that has been around for a long time, so they have seen also their fair share of fun moments of having to recapture a point. Speaking of fun moments, that was a miss. That was 2 misses. That's 1 misses. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why? The Germany cricket not. We'll check on the sky. Long range shot there from Boy Butter. Boy Butter, however, not hitting anything, I would assume. Don't think what was aiming for the angle wise. Was it the OP that he's trying to? Yeah, good. Okay, I see. I see. Because I was curious, is he trying to hit the defense there and splash people there in those to maybe also get, you know, the garrison there? Yeah, he was. But the garrison was smartly placed against the side of the ball here. So only people die. And I think also, if I think about it, because 30 minutes delay, yada yada yada, so people are now getting the lovely layout of the map. Should be a fun one for people to realize what a lovely loadout map layout we have. I need to drink something, good god. And I did have a bit of an assassination suggestion there, that I should watch out for Ferdl and roast him, apparently. What a crude thing to say there, person chat. What a crude thing to say. Who's that bad aiming shooter there who's cheating, definitely? I will not bullet little Ferdl. I will not do that. No. Vardy on the other... No. Jokes aside, I gotta say, I like the match so far. Can I just say that? It's a fun one. Nice backs and forths, you know. Nice recapture at the midpoint. Vibbles the mare getting captured back. That was a nice one. Sorry if I sniffled. Still sick. I am a bit worried, though, for the line at the moment. They seem to be losing a lot of the fights in the north. The south is trying to get back here. But yeah, the north is really crumbly. And the only crumbly things should be the bits on a pie. Let's be fair. Speaking of pie, Data is cooking. Question is he also bacon? And does he see the shadow? Nope. They're both awful. Cool. Okay. And Data gets saved. There we go. Thank God. Little zoom out in the sky. I see more people now. Yeah, spawn wave from multiple areas. Okay, they're getting a bit more meat onto the bone here in the north. That's alright with me. Panzerfort only as well at the moment. And cracker. And I don't mean the salty kind. That was a cracker joke. I know, unbelievable. What a lovely day it is. Lovely, cloudless weather. A lovely sunny day to play some Minute Loose right now. I just hope that the Panzer is gonna hit somebody here with people crossing the... There we go. That is an arm. Kamelle. There we go. Beautiful. Little check up in the sky before we go down here in a moment. Greyhound's still pushing the north here a bit. Yeah, the biggest danger still seems to be mostly in the north. Then again, I can see the proximity warnings here. And I think we're gonna go actually a bit more south here in a moment. Ooh, then again, I see clearly with a satchel potential. There is a there's a tiger there, but sadly Cleric is very unlucky. Is Killhouse also unlucky? The answer is of course yes. In 3, 2, 1-0, there we go. That satchel exploded. Another death for the man. Targeting slowly making its way back. How many people are on that target at the moment? Is it 3? Is it 1? How many? 2. Atrocity and the boss man. And Mr. Do spawns in as well. There we go. Good. Let me see if they spawn close by. Little Klar doing some pot shots here. Klar clearing out quite a few people in the area. Look at that. Question is, who's gonna be better, 7-Stoner or Klar? The answer is... yeah, it's gonna be 7-Stoner. I mean, oh, maybe not. Okay. It's Klar. Jetzt ist es klar, as we say. There we go. More jump pots. And body rule supreme. There we go, lovely. But while they are here holding out in the midsection. And while they're holding. Oh no, the tiger got destroyed. By whom? By whom? Red dots would have red over there potentially. Yeah, that very well could be. That very well could be from the angle. Fair enough. Because else I don't think we have anything that can hit this tank. I didn't see any smoke or rocket trails. Yeah, I think that was the tank over there. Let's crown our kings. Who was it? Fitzaudi, Doctor, and Kolokumpel. There we go. We'll zoom up in the sky while we watch our lovely map here for a moment. Currently looking alright. I'm still not happy that the line has nothing going there in the red zone. You know, something going there somewhere on the E row, on the F row. P squad down there at the bottom on E8 at the moment. That is not enough to make anything. Maybe a little OP, maybe they sneak behind the red zone garrison. You know, something fun. That would be lovely. But I don't see it happening at the moment. Greyhounds are quite awake. The guard dogs are out at the moment. Drink, Soldat. Good news, Soldat found the mine. Alrighty, lots of mine deaths tonight. Lots of mine deaths tonight, but then again, you know, mine death, Minecraft, all the things. Don't say the third one, kids. Don't say the third one. Rocket goes ape. Clean up. Misses the clean gap. What's going on? I mean, there's literally a garrison here. If they find it, it's gonna be awful. There we go. Ferdl with the removal of the OP. Good. But can Ferdl do more? Can Ferdl remove the garrison? He sees it. He smells it. He can nearly touch it. He smells that garrison. There we go. And beautiful just from Ferdl there. Getting attacked by tigers there with an automatic weapon. This guy's not dying. Gotta wait here for a moment. Artillery also hitting heavily here in the area. Misses, misses, misses. Wow. Alright. Fördler with some friends here. Alright, good. Satchel by Bleicher. And that is how they cook former DC. Wait, Bleicher. Former EXD? Exodus? Then former DC. No, sorry, former EXD, then former OC, I think? Then former DC, then former XD, and now, since all of those others don't exist anymore, now on the line, and the satchel goes off. So if one of those was wrong, Bleicher, I'm trying to remember the OGs of the back times. But it has been nearly 5 years at this point. And since I do weekly comp matches. The big ones, the small ones. And the ones containing a lot of gas. Speaking of gas, makes way, FG42. Oopsie. FG42. We'll check out what he's waddling there. I don't like how the line is getting pushed back further and further. And I see why. I'm gonna do one little cinematic swoop from the south to the north at the moment, kids. Yoinky boinky, there we go. Far south Newbie at the moment, Redacted and Smurf lying in wait. As we can see, limit on the right. Madini, it's Walle, familiar face, it's Walle. I like what I see, it's Walle with an anti-tank weapon. That makes me all giddy. But you can see that they're closing in further and further. Garrison also gone now up here. And the Greyhounds are pushing further in. Dean with tank support. In the far north we have Postal and Co, McFawkes. And then in the further north, we have it even further on the west side here. Yikes. And we have a very glitchy tank. Atrocity and Bossman. Holy moly. Holy moly. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. They like to shake it. They do like to shake it, as is custom in the hometown. There we go. I do hear people closing in. Okay, but it is only it's older. Okay. Just being a dick, I like it. There we go. And second, that's a double rocketeering. And that tank is gonna be gone. Tries to body block, but gets shapooed away. Pan with the destruction. Assisted by Zirion. Good job there, boys. That being said, at the moment, while the the line lose another tank, I do see some other struggles happening at the moment for Tony. Dr. and Kohlekumpel deep in enemy territory. Surrounded by blue flush at the moment, and I'm not talking Smurfs here. Don't see any Satchelonis on that one. If you know one thing, Satchelonis are the thing that I really like to see on these tanks. But I don't get to see it. No anti-tanker close by. Then as he can spawning in, alright. Does he have the right loadout? Rifle, we're gonna see a rocket here in a moment. Then again, Dean is closing in. Dean has done very well lately on the match on Stalingrad, where he shot. He basically took out a tank on his own, just a rocket launcher through a building, or rather from inside a building. That's a good clip. Only Big alive, and Big also goes down. Tank gets saved by Dean, and nice. That was a weird sound, but I'll take it. We'll check on the map for a moment again, because people like to see the map at the moment. It's not looking very swell. I mean, it looks like a good pup match, at least from the Garrison situation. No, jokes aside, that is not good at the moment. Just skeleton crew up here, the last defenders alive. Big chunk here in this area trying to push against Wirbelsumer, as well as to help slightly with the north here. But they're getting pushed further and further in this area. Now the G-Row also mostly overrun. I have the worrying feeling. Yeah, I'll leave that tank. You know what? I'll leave that tank. Yeah, area is completely overrun here. Sorry. Whoop. There we go. Orca's getting more and more touch at the moment. That is not so swell. That is not so good. Position strike coming in. Hi there. Oh, sorry, that tank. Not important. Miles away. I mixed up the lines there. Sorry, it's over here, not here. But what a lovely little, can I just say, what a lovely little picture, just visually. Very pleasing. The light elevation, you know, has something nice here. What it doesn't have is a lot of German tanks hammering down on the area. And right now, Greyhounds are setting everything up. Und das sehen wir hier lovely repair station in a second. Alright. Either that or Klegger is working on his mime action. There we go. Good. Up in the sky we go. A little swooshy down. Rounds with MG there in the hedges. Sure. Tank hammering through the hedges there on the side. Sure. Other tank is slowly reversing there. Some sort of pushing in forward. Right now they're going at my favorite old spot. You might remember me casting that match there at the baker area. Because that's where they had to bake the cake. People that watched me at 4 AM on the weekend will remember that match. It was a good one. Speaking of, the Orcas are getting slightly touched. But not important enough at the moment. I need to get more drinking, good God. Don't get cold, kids. Show the map for a second for you. There we go. Also, they're not doing well on the ammo at the moment. 116. Haven't they used one bombing run so far? Right? Our precision strike just a moment ago, but yeah, one bombing run, one precision strike, and just one arty the whole time. So I'm unsure they are wasting their ammo on here. A bit of a weird one. But oh well, but all's well. It is what it is. Orcad still slightly getting touched. Greyhounds are hungry for the fruits here at the moment. Question is, can these dogs get some food in this place? That segue didn't work, I know. Watergun becoming bottom of the bush. Being a very sneaky little bee. He felt my touch and left. Fair enough. Can we just have one little moment of a sniper action? Because I don't give the snipers a lot of attention. I give the tanks their own little moments, you know, I give the infantry a lot of moments, I get the silly moments a lot of action, the tactical moments as well as to some degree, you know. But I don't give the snipers a lot of work. Wait! I know that! I thought Girl was in GBI. Oh, never mind. Just hangs around in the GBI Discord all the time. Sorry there, girl. Also sniper dead. Up in the sky we go, little check up. How does the hard cap look at the moment? Do they even have anybody there at the moment? But we get to know who's the command here. It's Marvin, and Marsmuk is checking, or rather chilling in the tower. What a lovely sound. And we also have crossed the halfway point of the match here at the moment. And while he's hammering down here onto the open area, we'll take one little look here. Tanks hammering down, Gironi, Vuk, and Indy, Yoinky Boinky, and we're going over here at this point. Pleasy, Blades, and King Ultra, familiar faces here on the Greyhound side. But I would love to see a bit more of TL here represented on my stream. Good thing I am the one that... My God, why? Why? The moment I say I would like to see some more TL represented here, the whole squad gets annihilated. Jesus in a basket. Jesus. Well... It is a sunny day on Omaha. It's still a fun day. It's not a great day if you are a fan of TL at the moment, because, good God, they're getting pushed further and further into their meat. The Orcas slowly getting more and more under attack. In the north, they're losing people more and more. And we're now seeing also the first people... Ooh, it's getting a bit late for some reason. That's a bit worrying. Frames up by 30. What the heck? Wait. It's this again. And frames up again. Cool. Oh, this is the ticker again working correctly. 5 frames less. That's doable. Okay, 5 frames less. That's fine. That's fine. If it bugs out again, we're just gonna remove it again. Good God. Either way. Either way. While I'm floating in the sky, I would like to do one little mention there. This is the HCA. If you have not noticed this, the HCA happening for, don't let me lie, 6 weeks? I know that starting at the 3rd week, we have the first people that drop out, and then it basically goes down to, assume, 6-ish, 7-ish weeks, 6-ish weeks. So under 2 months. Let's say under 2 months, then we're good. Everything is fine. ECL also happening at the moment. I think we also have the season coming up then afterwards, presumably. Don't know. Don't line me down on that one, but I would assume that we're gonna have basically starting from, well, around this time till the start of next year, just hand it loose comp in the form of tournaments every week. Next week might be a bit special. I might actually skip a week. We will see about that one. Might just do a friendly match instead because they are also very fun. Sometimes they can be even more fun than tournament match. But then because what is a tournament match but just a friendly, you know? But people try a bit harder. Or get more angry afterwards. Yeah, that tank is actually pushing. Sorry, I was slightly sidetracked there on my second monitor. See this blue area? This should be filled with blueberries. With these little blueberries. It's not. Yep. Every tank making its way at the moment. Chunky Sherman making its way into the area. Now this whole compound area is basically compost. Because they have nothing to fight against this tank at the moment. Any open door, any open frame will get annihilated. If that tank moves a bit forward, that whole... Oh god. Oh boy. And turrets. No, is Samstoner gonna get made into cheese? Ah! Blast his corpse. That's also fine. That is also fine. And spawn! Yep, turrets. That's what turrets do. Splosh, and that whole spawn area is now a living nightmare. Question is, do they have their OP still going here? Yes, they have. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Whee! Thank you for the rocket there, boy putter, and everybody in the trench. Some light discussion there. Yep, and that is the removal of the OP here. 7 Stoner also going down. One last main remaining at the moment. Grenades out. Gets watched by Kyle up there in the building. Heals at the moment, but will die in a moment just as soon as he leaves or even peeks, I would assume. Let's see his death in a moment. Can we see the death? Ah, it's gonna be here. Grenades and... Oh, Kyle! Little mess up there from Kyle. Did not expect that somebody was still in that hole. Always expect people to be in the hole. I think I hear a bombing run. I think I do hear right. And it's coming southwards. Vardy, too fat to run, goes down. More caution southwards, one more. These people should not die. These people should be able to easily escape. But these people were too slow to move. And now we see ground snow pouring into a chunky mess of TL. We'll check up there. Why not? Let's go up down. At the moment, we see they're making their way here from the east directly. Ah, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? Ooh! Okay, okay. Grenade's still working. Good. I think it was Hellbro that the grenade. Either that or they have some really angry team killers. But at the moment, if you have not seen these teams, Greyhounds, one of the older teams, TL, one of the really old teams, lovely people that have played for a long time. If you see one thing that you can notice from this, it's that headed loose teams like the color scheme of red and black, and then whatever your favorite other color is. No, Outblock, my team doesn't do that. What is your team? ESPT! Shit! Yeah, it's quite dominant, that color scheme. But then again, red and black is always a nice combo. And then you make a nice little combo between some other colors. Samsona goes down. Did he place a satchel? He did not. No satchel 7 stoner on the building there. $344 ammo. Okay. Also, let me just hide that again. That's alright, feel not that great, but then again I see other things like they have their tanks up here, they have their tanks coming in, they have their tanks standing around. 3 heavies at the moment at the ready. Also that whole squad got killed by by Trip and Kyle there. Beautiful. And that is Greyhounds pouring in more and more. This might be a match that might be a 5-0. That is going to be less than 1.5 hours here. I say that knowing that they could still come back from this. I know that knowing that they should have a bombing run now ready again time-wise. But it's also me knowing that it is the Greyhounds they're fighting against. They have all of this area, presumably an airhead, not an airhead, but some form of redstone garrison maybe even. I do like the amount of shit they have here on TL at the moment with the OPs, with the spawns, with the vehicles. Could still defend this, I guess. Could still defend this. I don't like the red zone, sorry, the red garrison up there though. And that should be my bombing run. No, that's my precision strike. What? Oh! Oh, the double painful thing. In the middle. There's the garrison, there's the Tiger tank, and it hits the middle part. Ah! Ah, that's even worse than just missing. That's double missing. Ah! Speaking of missing, it seems like TL is missing Orcuts at the moment. Which is why they're coming back. Lovely. Ferdl. Still alive, being a pest. Does not remove the OP right next to him. Under fire. Frieden Ferdl. Trying to hold the point here. Coco going behind. Oh! Coco gets one man. What? Okay, cut out the rest of the weapon magazine finally gets the enemy. There we go. That was a bit worrying. If Kadaver was not able to play correctly, then I'm getting worried. Session in place by Blighted, presumably. Undecided where to put it. Yeah, sure, it's high enough. What's chatting here? Gets the OP. Gets one man. And gets Kadaver as well. There we go. Clearance by Bleicher. Now I would assume he's really sad that he did waste his satchel on that building, that empty one. Imagine having that satchel on this lovely tank here right now. And team kill by Bleicher. Everybody in this. Tank is running, tank is running, tank is running, tank is running. Tiger, 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 tiger. Yay! Son of a bitch. Actually, it's not a bitch. I think that's some other tree. It might be a Vita or something. Good little shot there, just in the nick of time. Goes around the corner, aims, and Pladouts gets the tank here. One more heavy removed from the front line. The Orcuts a tiny bit safer now again. That is a breather now. Also a breather is they were able to get something down in the south. Garrison is up and running again. I think it was gone for half a sec. Never mind, they tried to go remove, but it didn't. Sorry. But Garrison is still alive. That's the important part. The Tiger is still... The Garrison is gone. Fuck me. But the Tiger is still alive, and they have still supplies down there. They have people down there. But I really would like to see more Garrisons, because sweet mother of Jesus. One Garrison under all of this shit. One Garrison on the Isles. One Garrison up there, and that's it. One more Garrison. Good. You can't build more than 3, kids. Come on. Build more. Rightio. Lord Farquaad, Hippie, and others now holding the front line here. And I normally don't get a lot of fights in this area, so I'm extra happy that we're getting this lovely, crunchy combat here at the front line. Oh, shooting backwards, slightly worried that the tank. Does he have any fizzle on him? Don't see any fizzle on him. Lovely tank, lovely details, but no fizzle. Okay, should be fine. Do we stay here? Do we go somewhere else? Not looking nice. Only a few passes of units. Whole area completely gone here. I kind of just wish, you know, like one guy, like one squealer making its way here, build a garrison up there somewhere, and then just mass spawn down to the south. But you can see like Fox, Bollerwagen, and others have spread out here, and they're slowing down Monster and others that are trying to get something going up here in the north. There we go. OP was built. At least he has something to fall back on. Good. I do like that TL is trying. They're gonna get stopped again in a moment and people are gonna find it because it's so many. But they at least, you know, they're trying to come back into this. They have 29 minutes at the moment to start capping this. And 31 minutes overall time till the very end of the match. Speaking of the end of the match, I see the end of hope because that's a lot of Greyhounds. That's still making their way at the moment. Artillery is now hitting the area as well. That is gonna stay on health for them. As well as tank fire. So one cinematic spot. Drink something, my throat is killing me. Hello there, sir. Hello there, sir. You might want to turn around, Hippie. There we go. Hippie was safe. Good. Little smooth right there for a moment, just to get an overall feeling here. But most we can see that Greyhounds have been settled down here quite a bit. Still able to lose their tanks. Now Greyhounds losing quite a few tanks here tonight. I might do a Gumba on Twitch asking who do you think is the better tanker team here tonight. Because both teams have seen some cool stuff and some bad stuff. Nothing embarrassing like utter failure, but we have seen them definitely die. That's what I mean. Huh? But I have to say, overall, I can't really complain when it comes to performance from both teams here tonight. They're doing good. They're doing some baiting, they're doing some shooting, they're doing some fun moments. Me is happy at the moment. First thing I thought Schmitzkatz is Schumbert. First thing I thought it was Schmitzkatz. 29 minutes. And Ground still nibbling at the orchards. Very hungry dogs here. Can they make it? That's what we're gonna find out here in a moment. I say in a moment it's gonna be 20 minutes, isn't it? Because TL is not able to get anything going up in the north. Corn Dog's still trying to get in. I mean, the thing is, Corn Dog is still alive and he's building new OPs. Oh god. No, no, not because I said his name, no! My curse can't be that strong. Monster, don't die, don't die, don't die. Remove the OP! It's like when you know there's a cat somewhere below, like the desk or something. Where is it? I can't really see it. Well, get ready, fuck! I'm gonna grab you, and then all the panic. Oh, I love it. Oh, amazing. Amazing. We're gonna go back to the orchard where Fred and others are cooking. And what they're cooking is OPs and their own innards. Explosion there stops Fred in his tracks. Wait, how many? Wait, one Tiger tank? Hello there, Grecker, Jorik, and Coletto? Yeah! Alright, they're cooking. Slug, Sunshin, and Mzap. And Mr. Do Atrocity and Bossman. 3 Tiger tanks, all in the center at the moment. What's the plan here, boys? Are you setting something up for a combined powerful push? I wouldn't mind it, actually, if they are able to get rid of some of these hunkered down tanks in the backlines here. They could do a cool little colony run here, a convoy run. Help each other, you know, not getting satchel blast on the sides. And they could, with an infantry push, actually clear out this compound area finally. Good shot. OP auto removed. There is, however, more people close by. And girl. Ah! I was gonna say Cla Devours and I read the name again. No. No. God damn it, this name. God damn it. Cla defeats the other player. There we go. You crazy children. Target tank rolling back again. Repair stations being settled. TL is setting up for a big lot of defense here. Do we have anything coming up? Yeah, those are these two. Then the other heavy tank is back there. Yeah. Garrison finally again up in the north. That's cool. South Garrison's still good. I mean, this is a bit of a, you know, they're holding on the harbor, which is always a nightmare, né? But they're at least holding for the moment. Problem is, in theory, if the Greyhounds actually manage to take out this tank here close by, they could just spawn this area and just pour into the hard cap here. Easily. Imagine now 20 Greyhounds spawning and charging in. They could do it easily. Is he angled? Oh, look at that. Chill. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, let's have one little cinematic swoop. So we have one. Welcome to the Orchards. Omaha Beach's most favorite point of mine. Many matches have been fought over this point. Many people have perished. Including my brain one night, because good God, that was a really weird match. And while I hope that this match is gonna have, you know, a lot of comebacks, like oh, it's gonna be 3-2, 2-3, 3-2, 1-4, 3-2, sorry, 2-3, all the way back and forth. I have the feeling we're more gonna see maybe only one more recap. I'm not gonna put it out the idea that TL is gonna recap this. But if they do, I don't think we're gonna see a comeback from Browns in that case. Because I feel like it's gonna be like 10 more minutes before we see a potential recap. Because people need to get into, people need to get into shape, into the area. Supply drops, it's fine. They're putting some people here in the backlines, that's alright with me. We could still see the comeback off the line here tonight. They did get some lovely people in the group here. They have gained some good shooters. They had always some nice tactics, some nice fun plays. So maybe with that extra skill when it comes to just taking out enemies, they have a bigger chance now of becoming a powerhouse team again. And the thing is, people might now say, well, what do you mean powerhouse team again, Outberg? It's the line. They have not... But there was also one lovely match where the line was not dominating, but was about to win in the finals against Core. And then if TL didn't just put 2 people on the defense, which I still will not forget to this very day. Wait, 2 people is not enough in defense? Oh, they're rolling us. Oh no. Winning against Core and then not putting anybody on the defense. I will never forget that. Sorry, TL. I am a bit saddened that we didn't get a nice little match over here in this area. Yoink, down in this valley. Which I also like. The valley area is such a nice area to watch combat-wise because of all the different terrain here. When it comes to like points like this Omaha Beach is one of the only points where we have stuff like this. Actual high, tall walls of stone. Like this height, and then it's not even the biggest height. You only get that on Martin or on Elsenborn in some areas, you know? Like this little point is one of the very rare ones where you have lots of nice elevation. I wish we had that more on Elsenborn, to be fair. With elevation. Oh well. Yeah, is anybody in that house? It's gonna be interesting. No, it's here alone. Oh, actually? Skull point? No, it's outside the building. I'm gonna go back to the main fight in the moment. I just was curious if there was any... Oh. Oh, no. Ah, not up the butt. Oh, I even see the shot where it hit. Oh, no, that's just mean. Not up the butt, Sklupid. What's Sklupid? Sklupoid. That's just rude. Speaking of rude, how is this matchup at the moment? What are they doing? What are they doing at the moment? Red Zone Garrison has been built. That's dope. I like that. Good shit. Also, would assume at this point, both teams are watching the match. Don't spoil anything, else I'm gonna slap ya. But good point there from DL. Building another Red Zone Garrison, they can pour in. My worry is that they're all gonna start running into this area. Somebody's gonna notice them, and then Greyhounds have enough time to say, okay, oh, there's 2 people here. They are invading us. Get everybody on the defense, and then they are not gonna make it here because, yeah. I really would have hoped they would not just run into the point, which actually spread out and try to keep the garrison up. But now people are closing in now, it's gonna get blocked completely. They lost nearly everybody now, nobody's able to spawn. 2 OPs here to do some magic. That is not good enough. That is not enough at the moment. Without a Bommel. Ugh. Just Bommel. Unlucky there against Itzwalle. Very unlucky, and that's gonna be... Oh, maybe? Bommel knows the points. Bommel knows the spots where the naughty people are. Peppered, good. Well, one of them was dealt with. Good. Still red. Yeah, Postal on the left. They're closing in. OP gone. There we go. One more OP gone. That's not good. And Postal closing in. Removes more people. Will not make his way into the garrison area. Only Soldat alive. And Postal removes Soldat there. Without any issues. Bop, 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 bop. Oh! Spread that man on a toast. That is amazing. That is just cruel. For a second, I had hoped they would not notice the garrison just because it would be funny, but yeah. It's loud, it's shiny, and it's gone. Up in the sky we go. They have cleared it out completely. That red zone garrison gone completely now. Not enough people were able to spawn on it. Not enough people that could have spawned SL-wise. Spread out, get your OPs going. Worst case, just keep it alive, drop an airhead, get on it, and then, you know, you can at least spawn without proximity block shit. At least the big one. Oh! Ho! 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 Haltet meine Pferdchen! Die Valkyren reiten! What is going on here? Massive, not in numbers, but just in size, massive, I was supposed to say, massive charge by the line. They're spreading out and they're clashing now. Something is growing in this direction. Maybe shooting more kills. Yeah, Fred also going down. Oof. Taking some loss there on their push. Getting a bit crumbling now, that push. But that looked like really nice for a moment. A really nice breach formation towards the northeast. I like that. And the good thing is they cleared out the compound area finally. The orchards are clear for them. That's gonna be a bit of a breather because now they don't need to worry about, oh, we have to defend the point on the point. No. They're pushing Greyhounds further away at the moment. The line now really pushing back here. Ooh, I don't like that. They're trying to blitz. That's not gonna work. Yeah, Mag also goes down. Yeah. They need to clear their lines. I mean, blitzing is fun and everything, but you need to really go there and hold your lines when you blitz. Oh, is this gonna work? Well, they have people up in the north. That could work. They have some flank support at least. Bollerwagen. at that. Grenades? No. What other one? That's a Sturmgewehr. That's from the enemy side, buddy. There we go. Good boy. Oh. Oh, no. Lucky. Okay, there we go. OP removed. That should be a wake-up call for him. And... that man is still not moving. Sweet mother. On the other hand, the line push did get crumbled there a bit. 17 minutes left, which means 15 minutes to start capping this point. At the moment, they have lost their lovely northern pushes. Lots of anti-tank supplies there, I love it. But not a lot of manpower or human life there. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. And right now the line is compromised into this lovely sector here, which is fine, which is okay. And a bit of a strike force up in the north. Both of them could do well here if they break through, but then again, that's the freaking point of the game, isn't it? Oh well. Let's watch these nuts for a moment, then we're gonna watch the Northern Army.
We get really close.
Gas mumbling something out. Oh god. This counts as sniper action, and I feel like this counts as sniper action. Still counts. 3FM closing in, gets killed though. Alright, that's enough of these nuts. Also dying. I'm just trying to find a nice spot right now, because they are pushing in. I might go, look at this OP amount. Yeah, all proximity warnings, need to watch out for that one. FG42 with the scope. I always felt where we need something. Like, I'm not a sniper player myself, but I feel always like, you know, the jump from just a Kar 98 to an FG42 is a really big jump in like quality. There we go. Would have been nice, you know, to have like a third sniper rifle. Then again, it's just sniper. OP removed. There we go. Data analyzing the situation and engages. There we go. And I will go back to the main fight in a moment. I want to see Fleeta. Fleeta peeking, killing. Good man. Tigers goes down. Timing again would have been great. He would have seen the MG there. And now he peeks, and again the MG is not seeable because he picked the wrong moment. Oh, might be good now. Again, bad moment. Galtia nearly there with the peek. That's a satchel. Can with a satchel. Okay. More peeking. Okay, I'm so long close here. Let's give it out. There we go. Fleeta still holding out the area, has not noticed the satchel on the other side of the building. Düsentrieb about to run to his left here. Yeah, no, Düsentrieb survives, but at least the main culprit goes down. One more peek at the house fight. What? What the fuck, Dean? What the... How did you... Because he went in, he looked at him. He didn't open fire. That hat looks amazing. What the fuck? And gets killed. That is a surprisingly dark hat. Interesting. Either way, sorry, it was... Just the fact that he looked around the corner. Did he just not reload his gun? Is that the issue? Well. Thin push. That is going to be a bug by the Greyhounds here. Simply here. Yep. Zemo running out the worst moment he can. Garcia is going to get touched by this trip. Getting team killed here. Marvin hating on his team again, as always. There we go. Good. And so you motivate these fuckers to keep fighting stronger. 12.5 minutes left. They have a lovely little transport truck there, but 7 stoner? I guess he took over and hippie jumped out. Fair enough. They're not gonna push in directly here, which is sad because they're so close. They're so close to Weevil Smith. Ah! Fuck, we're around the corner. Oh, really? Oh, buddy, Zurion. Oh, there we go, and they invade him. We'll take him out. There we go. There we go. Armin also going down. It's a long firefight. Ooh. Where are you, nuts? Can't run away from the camera. There we go. God damn it, stop running away from the camera. I want to have a nice shot of you. There we go. I get Spollerwagen down there. Good. Ooh! 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 Lovely shots there. But those shots are not enough. They need to not just stand there and hold the point. They need to actually advance. And right now, it is Greyhounds that are advancing forward. Penetrating the front line here. And that Tiger's about to get killed.
We're gonna repair. Shot on the back.
On the batch. On the batch. Yeah, that might be Schumbert there, and that is a very lonely tanker now. Greyhound's able to go past the enemy there, manning some buildings, and now Schumbert takes down 2 men of the crew here and 2 infantrymen. That tank is pretty crippled right now. Fred making his way, Trip also here. And he has no idea. And he leaves a little lunchbox. There we go. Lovely. Lunchbox has been placed. And the lunchbox is gonna bring a lot of pain. Especially that lunchbox is next to an OP. That's the saddest thing of all. It's literally next to an OP. Ah! I like that Mag is also there. Who's gonna see him? Mag? Fred? Doesn't see him. Oh well. Well, 1 tiger on, 2 tigers still in play at the moment. This is not gonna be a 5-0, kids. I can tell you that. Long range shot against the tiger does not connect. However, that tiger is very alone at the moment. TL trying to buy some time for their player base here. That is the problem. Clean Nap trying his best to get in there. Nope, fucks up the timing. And fucks it up, gets bloshed. There we go. Tank survives. We'll check up there again in the area. We're gonna watch this tank for a moment. 9 minutes left. Gregor running around, check if there's any satchels on it. And it's something to repair. Question is, there is a lot of open... Okay. Also, I was going to say, there is a lot of open areas, lots of gaps. You might get shot here if you don't do anything in time. Nah, Alex, we're gonna stay on this tank, I guess. Then again, I don't see a lot of engine cleanup coming for second round. Fleeter there on the side there, but the theory is hammering the area as well as the tank itself. In a moment I will go back. Orchards. Orchards not at the moment that in danger. There was a bit of a capture progress for a second, but it's over already. Fleeter about to pepper from one of the openings. And through the window. Good choice, sir. Slightly damaged tank. And Tiger is leaving. Fleeter. Anyone alive? Clean Nap there, waiting his moment to check out the map. But as you can see from my happy little voice, I would assume we're gonna get a full match here, and we're also gonna see maybe one more cool move, but we will see. We will see. I see Gene distance too far away. I do see Alex there. Maybe Fleeter has a recharge of ammo. Danke, Colette und Juck. Trying their best here. Reversing. Slightly having trouble with the reversing here. Oh, this is gonna be the end of the tank. Yeah, it's gonna be the end of the tank. And squish. There we go. Tank comes back. And Alex. Come on, Alex. Rocket, 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 rocket. Do you want to shoot at some point this year? Alex? Okay. What the Jiminy Cricket is going on here? Okay, Zurion, please end it. Thank you, Zurion. Thank you, Zurion. That was at least something. Okay, that was the thing, definitely. Right now, TL is defending this point. But against whom? All of these people would have been great at the front line, holding out those two tanks. It would have been lovely having those two tanks, you know, secured. Medium tanks leaving HQ, heavy tank on the way there, entering zero or C column at the moment. It's not gonna do much, is it? 6 minutes left, which means 4 minutes to start capping. That is not the grandest, is it? That is not the grandest. Also, again, they had everything here. Everything was provided by tanks, slowing down the enemy. Everything was provided. And right now, people from the grounds are just running over the buffet table here right now. Charging in again. The push is getting put so far in. No, actually, there is one thing I could foresee. There was one play I could foresee. If they actually get some people up here, like 1 squad, 2 squads, that are in a safe spot. As in, why they are losing this. They could actually actively try to get pushed back, like a fake retreat. So the enemy pushes further and further onto the orchard area, which they can defend so, no? Just by bombarding it with artillery, for example. And the further the enemy is away from Virville, the more they can do an airhead push. It's a really big gamble. They could do an airhead push into this area, defend it, let it run, charge in, bop with your whole team, or with half the team. Rest of the team just defends here, backline, artillery shells this point. That could work. It's a really big gamble, and it's really unlikely, but at this point I would love to see it. I would love to see some form of a plan, because right now they're turtling on orchards. And turtles might be cool animals, but they're not known for winning world wars. That is not the greatest comparison. But still, turtles not known for winning World War II. There we go. Fred jumps out, gets shot, or at least attempted to get shot, doesn't get hit. And the gun gets removed. Gas makes his way. Sadly fails. Bleicher. More wall satchels. Scorched Earth is written in big letters on his forehead. There we go. That's really close to the... Can I just say? That's some really close satchels to the next OPs of your allies or your own group. There's some cheeky satchels. Then again, you know, you might be lucky because people are actually pouring into the building here. Fair enough, I guess. That is a bombing run. I'm so tempted. Ah! They're trying it! These dirty fuckers! They're actually trying it! I'm tempted, I'm tempted. We're gonna see it in a second. There we go, satchel, okay, cool, yay. Airhead. Oh, they're doing an airhead here. No! I was really hoping they had some people lying in the way. That's gonna do fuck all. Boys, no. Oh. That was such a waste of a cool moment, boys. Well, I guess they lost their people and it was just the last attempt. Okay, it's over. 50 seconds to run. Nah. 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 It could have been an interesting one if they had it placed elsewhere, had some people in the area. They already had squad leader and everything there. I can only assume squad leader got killed, area was not safe anymore, and they thought, you know what, we have the manpower, there is no point anymore at this, drop it now. Or worst setup, they dropped it and at that moment the whole squad in the area died. That could also be a case. Oh, the only question is it going to be a 4-1 or a 3-2, because right now it seems like it's going to be a 3-2. Then again, people are running in, tank is also here. Started to cap. Oh, defending again, okay. And that should be... Yeah, I think that is it, okay. That's definitely... Okay. And with that, it is decided. With that, it is decided. The HCA first week. Greyhounds against the line. Goes towards Greyhounds. And I'm going to quickly go through the high score here. Quickly through the high score. Yoink, so you see what the high score was at the end. Yoink the doink. Yoink the doink. There you go. Great explosions, thank you very much. Very loud, very lovely. But yeah, let me just add some music in the background while we wait here. There we go, kids. But that has been the match. That has been the match. Was it a good one? Yeah, I'd say so. The first half was the most action-heavy from the two halves. The second one had a bit of a slowdown there with moves and attention and moments. Actually, not in moments. We had some fun moments on basically throughout the game. But when it comes to action, actual moves, as in what the frontline moves, I feel like the first half was the most active one. Or at least the first hour. The last 30 minutes did not show a lot of movement. I think that the big push, the big thrust, the big funnel-shaped attack they attempted was before the last 30 minutes, maybe? And then it crumbled very quickly at the start. So, you know, they tried, they failed, but still good show here tonight from TL, which a lot of people did not even have in mind anymore. I like that they have their old veterans, I like that they all have their old tactics, and I do like that Data has a flamethrower at the very end. Thank you, Data.